No fast this time. You got a good show?
You bet your life she's a wow. She's a wow, George. There you are. Take the whole family.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, Peggy, who stole my photographs?
How should I know?
Well, I'll believe you this time, but there's something phony about all this. They disappeared. Uh-huh. So you took my pictures.
What are you going to do with them, Joe?
Send them to Paris where they sell them for postcards.
Oh, yeah? You cut that out, Joe Flynn.
No resistance, eh?
You hurt my pride. Say, Joe, this one makes me look a little bit tough.
Well, maybe you should have worn something on that face of yours.
Nature in the raw is seldom mine.
Hey, hey!
Joe, can't you use my picture for that so bad? You know the line. I'm only 17.
And 4 make 32.
Oh, you
Say, what's the idea of this Landers dame all dressed up like an Eskimo? While we're topped out in our birthday suits.
Come on, Joe. Give. Who is she?
Yeah.
She's Tony Landers.
Tony? Ain't that the name of a horse?
Yeah.
She's a nice kid from a nice home, so lay off,
Yeah.
lay off.
Little Miss Innocent, huh? And the angels watch over the innocent. Even the show's angel, eh, Joe?
Cuttings in the drawing room.
So the head man's giving Eileen the gate, huh?
Eileen, will you stop playing that phonograph?
Say, Joe, we gotta suffer because she's gotta suffer.
By the way, where is Tony Landers?
She's back in New Haven.
New Haven?
Yeah, an old boyfriend of hers barged in full of college boy spirit. You know, with a song in his heart.
And a snoot full of gin in his throat. And was he tight?
It's okay. Flip Daly's with her.
Oh, that's why Flip said she couldn't make the train, eh?
Sure, she was too busy making the team.
Oh, hello, Sid.
Sid?
Oh, I thought you were the stage manager. He always does that. Is my face red?
Take it easy, Eileen. You didn't think it would last forever, did you?
You'd give 2 weeks' notice to a Paula made who collects the dust, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but not when they collect gold dust. Relax, Eileen, relax.
I don't understand it, Joe. This Landers kid has no class. You know, no clothes, no car, no rocks. What does Craig, Mr. Cutting, see in her? She's got no flash, no Park Avenue smartness.
Maybe it's because she's got no flash, no Park Avenue smartness.
Hello. 10 o'clock? Okay. Tony! Tony!
Well, are you ready?
Yes.
That cornet player certainly is.
That bald head was shining right in my eyes.
Say, Eileen is certainly washed up. He didn't even invite her to the party. Aren't you losing your hair?
I am not.
Well, you will if you don't stop cracking.
Somebody turn that thing off. I'm tired of hearing that exit march.
Don't you think you better get used to it?
Roses. The old story, I guess. Chorus girl gets the air while thousands yawn. Well, I shouldn't squawk, though. He was a swell guy. Used to send me dividend checks regularly. He handled my money. And was he generous? This was for nothing. And what technique? He used to say, listen, dear, about your career. I don't want to try to force you into anything. Well, when he put it that way, gee, I'm afraid we're going to be late. Craig's parties never start until 1. Give my regards to the cook.
Listen, you, one more crack like that and your neck will probably get tangled up in my fingers. She's plenty burnt up, believe me.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about her.
I wonder if Craig will mind my bringing Bob. Well, if you're counting on him doing handsprings, you're going to be disappointed. What's he been doing with himself lately? Bob? Oh, he's been busy. Studying. I know. With his nose deep in a book.
Where's Miss Tony Lander's dressing room?
This is 1, 2, 3. It's the last room across the hall.
Thanks.
Who took my cold cream?
Telegram for you, Tony.
Thanks. Will you put the roses in water, please?
Gee. I sort of expected him this time.
Love. The 10th word in a telegram. Cheer up, kid. Wait till you get to that party with a couple of drinks under your evening gown. You'll forget what town you're in. Say, Flip, what did Eileen mean about those dividend checks? Well, that's one way of putting it. What do you mean? This is your first show. Wait, you'll learn. And that crack she made about his technique. She was trying to rib you. Say, you can ask more questions. I need a clean towel. Get me one, too, will you?
We're the only ones here.
Oh, no, you're not. There are millions of people.
Bunny! Oh, he's broadcasting. Hello, everybody. For the past half hour, you've been listening to Swiss Goldfob and his Alpine Laddies. Oh, poor Bunny's crying.
Come on, we'll get little Bunny some lettuce.
You want an olive?
Hey, Joe Flynn's been pumping me about Big Fella. What? Yeah, he wants to know how much dough he's gotten about those mysterious weekends of yours. What else does he know? Don't worry, he thinks it's Big Eddie Malone. Oh. But you'd better watch your step.
I guess I'll have to move again. Tired of it all.
Nope, just tired. Why don't you be a nice girl and go to bed? Where have I heard that before?
This ice has certainly gone to your heart.
You mean to my bank account? Fast as I get 'em, I turn 'em into money and put it all in a nice little trust fund.
That's going to do you a lot of good.
And as soon as it's 200 grand, white lady, she retire.
I'm hysterical. I'm practically laughing.
I'm going to give this bird back to the Indians and find a nice, quiet little place where there's no tabloids or dirt.
And now, little kiddies, for the rest of the bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a prince.
No, Bixby. Just give him a cup of hot milk. Nothing else. That's right. Good night. Calling Bixby again.
That's the third time tonight. How did kids get along before the telephone was invented?
Listen, Flip. Nothing else is important. You can't imagine how I feel about that baby, because I don't go around telling people. But nothing else matters. When he looks up at me and says, Mommy, oh. But wait till you have one of your own. You'll find out. Come on, let's get back to Craig. How's the paint job? Oh, you're okay, come on.
Hey, Pete, another sidecar. The way I feel, I could drink a freight train.
Hey, look. You see what I see.
I remember her when she was only my wife.
The only time she lets me talk money to her is in a speakeasy. Then I get cropped and can't talk money.
Hello, Tony. Glad to see you.
Would you like to dance?
Hello, Flip. Hi. I phoned your other apartment and Bixby said you were here. Nice flowers. Who from? An admirer. Who? I bought them myself.
Shall I fix the drinks now?
After a while, Julie. Hey, what's going on? Come on, give out. Who are you expecting? Craig. You're kidding. I invited him last night. You kind of like him, don't you? Don't me. You know you like him. How can you tell? Because you're all a Twitter. There he is. I'll go, Julie. You fix the drinks.
I get it. I'll scram through the rear door.
No, it's unlocked.
What is your name?
Antoinette Landers.
Miss Landers, the child in controversy is your son, is he not?
Yes,
Where was he born?
in a boarding house near the East River.
The house number, if you haven't forgotten it.
I couldn't forget it. 20 East Front Street.
Why did you go there?
Because it was cheap.
And you had very little money?
You mean after I'd paid all my expenses?
Yes.
About $4.
Did your husband or his father offer you any aid or assistance at that time?
No,
And you had no relatives?
none.
And no friends?
Just one. She was the only one that helped me.
I'm trying to make us believe it's one of the hundreds of men your name has been linked with. Is it one of the men that so kindly donated money to you? Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
No, then tell the court the whole truth. What is the name of your child's father? What is it?
Wait, please.
While you think of someone, who is the man? Name him. You can't.
His name is Craig Cutting.
Wow, what a statement.
This is a very serious matter. You have needlessly stigmatized your child unless you can prove what you say.
My proof is a matter of court record. When my husband divorced me 4 years ago, he named Craig Cutting as correspondent.
Your Honor, my client voluntarily returns the child to its mother and asks a dismissal of the case.
Dismissal granted.
Oh, my baby. Oh, my angel.
Don't say anything. I understand.
What did I tell you about that song?